Hi guys, and welcome to Inner Peace, live from Nepal. You know that's not true. Chance will be a fine thing. No, but I am recording from a shed somewhere in South Lanarkshire. Well, it doesn't really matter where it's from, does it? It's all about well-being, being mindful. We all know that. And that's a broad concept, let's face it. It's got threads coming out from everywhere. And subjective. But it needs to be recognised, I believe, and as a way in which to live a full life. Why not? While you stand here on this planet. So I'm a little bit late again, yes. This time I have a new shed. I'm in my little studio. Yeah, a podcast studio. That's what I call it. Obviously I use it for other things, of course, but it's just a little section tucked away just for my podcast. Eventually you'll see it because I will be going sound and vision. How's about that then? Sound and vision, in the words of David Bowie. Anyway, that's why I'm a little bit late. Any excuse will do. I'll just blame it on the shed. Don't blame it on the sunshine. Don't blame it on the moonlight. Sorry, it just popped into my head there. But hopefully you have come back to me. Commitment brings that transformation, absolutely. And although, like I say, of course, it is subjective to be or not to be. That is the question. And questions we must ask ourselves all the time. For me, I believe that what I think has an effect on my life. How could you not? Do you? Well, you can't not think that. And that helps us understand what we are thinking. And what we're thinking isn't always serving us, let's face it. I mean, that can make us anxious and all those things that I've said before. And some of them might not even be real in our minds. So this episode, I want to talk about being authentic, yes, to others and in life, but to ourselves. To talk about what has brought me to where I am now, doing this, and how passionate I feel for finding a life more fulfilled. Throughout my study of acting and performance, and some might say, well, you can either act or you can't. There's no kind of education that can change that, etc., etc. And true, to a degree, if you're lucky to be noticed for your natural talent, of course. But the process of performance is one I would never have wanted to miss having experienced it. For example, to find a character, or at least to bring them to life on stage. And certainly as a student, be prepared. That is for sure. If you allow yourself to open up, and you have to allow yourself to open up if you're doing a course like this, because that all moves to deep-rooted emotional feelings. And finding a life and a presence for that character on stage, you have to do that. So we're asked to listen to our breath, listen to your breath, understand yourself and where you're sitting with the words, with whatever it is you're saying. And you're asked, are you pushing your energy being your breath, or do you hold that energy? Are you pushing it or are you holding it? And meditation, I have to say, is valuable for this. Absolutely valuable. So you learn to trust and offer yourself more. And by that, you need to completely not care if what you express is right or wrong. It's your authentic emotion that is needed. It's not for the faint-hearted, I have to say. It really isn't. You will reveal, or it will reveal, those who want to act and those who don't really, or have decided, no, this is not for me. Because from this, it is quite a psychology that opened doors for me. You don't portray to what people expect. You portray what you have to offer that character. No holds barred to see the real life. And some people, some students, are not ready or maybe not willing, perhaps afraid to expose their inner emotion openly on stage in such ways. Those who do, as I did, they're given a gift. I feel I was given a gift to understand my breath and where it was or is sitting with me, and to understand that breath is an energy, and you can learn, if you understand your energy and trust yourself more, allowing the quality of who you are to absorb the character. It's a whole process of opening and accepting, trusting in yourself, and having fun, of course, and knowing your value. Yet knowing your absolute value, that is big. You know, we're working with breath and posture, voice, your language, all those listening skills that go a long way. It builds up the courage enough to communicate so much better. If anything, it's like a human equipment that we have, shall we say, isn't it? It's a human equipment that not many people manage to tap into. And that, or this course, certainly allowed me to be aware of that. That circle of energy, if you will. Actors call it the secret to the elusive quality on stage, being present with whoever you are with on stage, but of course, whoever you are with on life. It gives, or in life, it gives more life to living. Let's face it, who said imagination is more important than knowledge? Einstein, probably. But passion is big. Passion does give life to living. You know, if you take that energy at any moment in time, it benefits you. Doesn't matter what you do, even if you're not acting, of course. But from difficult presentations, if you are doing anything like that, to getting good service in a restaurant, relationships of any kind, even flirting with that present energy, yeah, use that. Use yourself in that present energy and flirt, see where that gets you. You know, it's just one of those things that benefits you in all aspects of your life. Well, I guess what I'm saying is that even if you don't want to act, you know, I recommend going to one of these courses. I really do. I mean, it's finding that, you know, it's a psychology within the arts. That's the way to describe it. It really is. And you're connecting to people, yeah? It's raw and it's real when you're using all these emotions on stage, and that's what brings it to life. And like in life, you're connecting to people. Et voila. Now we're drawn to the end once again. I guess the moral of the story is, by observing your breath, you can make such a difference to how you feel. You know, take a moment just to get closer to your breathing. That's all. I go on and on about meditation or defocus, walking in meditation, anything you want to do. Just to befriend it. Yeah, that's it. Befriend that breathing. Is it shallow or is it deep? Is it slow or fast? Smooth or rough? Regular or irregular? But whatever you do, explore it. Exploring your breathing with this curiosity, you will get a good insight to where you are right now or at any given time. And from that baseline, you can notice any differences if you continue to watch your breathing. And that's what your meditation can do. You can experience a more energetic life, an energetic self, and enjoy a real zest for your life again. If you're struggling with anxiety in any way, take note of that. So I'm just going to leave you on that until the next time. And I will be sooner rather than later. But just remember, be with your breath. Practice that periodically through the day. You've got to do it. Minding the breath can be like taming a wild horse. Put it like that. The aspiration is to tame it, but with kindness and without breaking its spirit. So without breaking your own spirit. If anything, you want to enhance that spirit that you have with all those sensations. If you focus on those sensations where your body contacts the floor to the chair, exploring all these simple sensations, you know, simply feeling that into your body and let it breathe itself. All right, that is what I want you to do. And it does work because I do it myself periodically, and it's just remembering to do that. It doesn't take much to just think through the day. If that's 5 or 10 minutes every couple of hours, what is that to actually improving your mind state? Yeah? Think about it. Okay, that's me done now. I have to go or I'll never stop. Thanks for listening. And if you enjoyed it, give us a thumbs up and subscribe. That would be nice. Bye for now.